What is up, Scrub Fam? I am back with another filthy casual video, but at also the same exact time, I'm also here to bring you a dirty spike strategy, thanks in part to working with Frisco Foz, finding this engine that you can kind of play in these green-yellow successor decks now to kind of abuse the new cards that are coming out with Dropbox 5. So we are doing Boyz to Men, we're doing Piccolo Jr., who then eventually grows up to be the worst, most dastardly villain in the Dragon Ball Super card game, Surge Piccolo. So let's go ahead and get started with Piccolo Jr. So, like I said, being able to abuse Successor, how do we do that? So number one, take Kakunsa, Beastly Maiden from Dropbox 5. Very strong. Now, add in the fact that they also printed Ogma, Compassionate Supremacy, which comes into play for free if you KO a battle card on your opponent's turn. So, or just KO opponent's battle card in general. So just think about it. So your opponent, you have 2 energy open, your opponent swings, you play Kakunsa, you KO something, you didn't play an Ogma for free. Then you also play a Chilai, Speedy Entries Chilai for free, since it has the ability that if you can only have one of those cards in play, but if you KO an opponent's battle card, you can play this card for free. So for the 2 energy on turn 2, you can play Kakunsa, play Ogma, play Speedy Entrance Chilai, which then sets you up for being able to then play Super 17 Hellstorms Unleashed on turn 3 on time. Very powerful, because when Super 17 comes down, basically you're going to crit your opponent down to 4 life, and then whenever it swings, you can choose up to 2 of your opponent's cards, switch from to rest mode, and then draw a card. Card is very powerful, has been the linchpin for a lot of strategies in the past, and now we just kind of get to maximize that. And so the whole entire deck is going to be built around trying to make sure we can always have Successor 6 and Successor 9 and even Successor 12 at all times we want to. And Piccolo Jr., the reason why he's so cool is that his Awakened side has the ability to tap a green, KO opponent's battle card that costs 5 or less, and then when you do that, you can trigger your cards like Surprise Attack Frieza, you can trigger Ogma, you can trigger Chilai, and help you keep that stream of free battle cards going for all just the cost of just 1 green energy on the Awakened side, which is pretty powerful. So the cards that we're playing, like I said, are the core: 4 Kakunsa, 4 Chilai, 4 Ogma, we're playing 2 Surprise Attack Frieza, 4 Super 17's Hellstorm, we're playing 3 Cell Devour the Masses, we're playing 1 Cell Zeno Secret Rare, we're playing 3 SS Broly Alt Assault, probably the best arrival card in the game. Being able to tap an opponent's resource and draw a card, or KO something that's bigger than energy is just powerful. Our super combo split, we're doing 2 Defending Father Paragus and 2 Dr. Gero. The Dr. Gero is going to be able to fetch stuff like Great Ape, Son Goku, Saiyan Instincts, help us get more draw power. Our Awakening cards, we're playing 3 Android 15 Vicious Vendetta, 2 Sacrifice, and 2 Shocking Death Ball. The reason for the 2-2 split on your negates between Shocking Death Ball and Sacrifice is because you want to be able to have the ability to kill like a pesky 2-drop, like Ro or Shapil from Dropbox 5 and those Universe 9 strategies. And then of course we're playing 2 Flying Nimbus as our other negates. We're playing 3 Anti-Laza as our check clan. We're playing 3 Vegeta the Cruel, because Vegeta the Cruel can also trigger this interaction. So being able to go Vegeta the Cruel, KO an opponent's battle card, and then play any of your stuff for free if you don't already have it on the board is just so strong. Then of course we have other 3s and Choppa the Trickster to make up the rest of our counter suite too. So the deck is really just trying to just abuse the interaction of KO something to generate free battle cards to just turn that all into success for fodder immediately. So this deck can just go from 0 to 9 on turn 2, and then turn 3 play your Super 17. You can play Cell Zeno as soon as turn 2/turn 3, and then with SS Broly Alt Assault just always gives you access to that. And then what I love about Cell Devour the Masses, like, yeah, it doesn't negate the skills like Topo does, but being able to just KO something with barrier, your opponent discards a card, and then leaving something that your opponent, if they kill it, you draw 3 cards, is just too strong. So overall, this deck feels already very competitive. Android 15 Vicious Vendetta does a lot to make these lesser strategies like much better, because being able to get that easy self-awaken on the opponent's turn is just so valuable. Combine that with the fact that you get to play Sacrifice, and you're talking about just generating a ton of advantage for yourself in the early game. If your opponent's trying to pressure you, you can just turn that into you self-awakening and getting that untapped 2, since he's an untapped 2 leader, and just keep your engine going with all these different threats that you can play on your opponent's turn, and then just also abusing Successor itself. So overall, really cool, really powerful deck with probably one of my favorite leaders of all time that I've always just been trying to get to work and make it relevant, and finally Successor gives us that option. And so, unfortunately now, we have to transition to the big baddie, Surge Piccolo. So Surge Piccolo gets similar benefits here, except for the fact that he's a leader that doesn't have to attack to draw. which means that you can never be punished, if you don't want to be. So major difference is we have to splash blue because we need blue to help awaken. So we're playing 4 Being, 4 Dimension Magic, 3 hit Deadly Vanguard, 3 Hidden Potential to serve as blue and green energy, and just because it's a great combo counter card. 3 Chilai, 3 Ogma, 4 Cocoonsa. We aren't playing any surprise attack freezes, mostly because the KOing something, you can't do it at will, so it just makes surprise attack Frieza much worse. So we're really relying on the fact that we're playing a lot of 3s, as well as combining it with this engine to make it so we can hit our Successor 6, Successor 9, Successor 12. So that's why we're not playing surprise attack Frieza in this variant. We are playing 3 Vegeta the Cruel, we're playing 1 Son Gohan Master and Pupil, 4 Android 15 Vicious Vendetta, again to help us self-awaken and because it's yellow energy. Playing 4 Great Apes on Goku Saiyan Instincts because you don't leave home without it, whether you're a yellow deck or you're not a yellow deck. We're playing 3 SS Broly All Out Assault. Our super combo split is the same: 2 Dr. Gero, 2 Defending Father Paragraph, so we have plenty of yellow cards and green cards to combo with, and of course fill our drop area with Gero. 3 Cell Devour the Masses, same reasoning like I said before as Piccolo Jr. And then 3 Super 17 Hellstorm Unleashed, then of course Secret Rare Cell Zeno. Again, very easy to play your battle cards in this deck. The best part about playing Piccolo is with the Scry ability, you get to kind of cheat on your ratios more, so playing 3s isn't as bad as it normally would be depending on the leader you're playing. But in general, ultimately I think that the Piccolo version ends up being the more competitive version, but Piccolo Jr. is for sure the funnest of the 2 options itself. You're going to be able to have a lot of fun playing a leader that has never seen play, and just being able to just do busted stuff with a leader like that is so cool. So that's the reason why I wanted to share with you both versions of the deck, to go ahead and take you just through the interaction chains, and just take you through the chains itself. Like I said, easily as having these 3 cards in your hand. So KOing opponent's battle card, you get to trigger both of these for free, so that's already 9. So then on your turn 3, you can go ahead and access your Hellstorm Unleashed, or if you want to, you can go ahead and access your Cell Devour the Masses by getting rid of your Cocoon, so your Speedy Interest Chilai, leaving these, 9 left over. Next turn, you could still play your Super 17 Hellstorm Unleashed. So again, just the combinations just are really easy to kind of put together. Same thing with SS Broly All Out Assault. If you play an SS Broly All Out Assault, that's going to trigger both your Ogma and your Chilai if you don't have them already in play. And then, like I said, your Awakening cards, everything's just in increments of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. You have your 6s. You have your 9. Here, the only oddball out in either of the decks is going to be Cocoonsa, and then of course Surprise Attack Frieza is going to be the other one that's in the Piccolo Jr. deck. But if you just have the Cocoonsa on your second turn of the game, being able to just go Cocoonsa into Ogma into Speedy Interest Chilai, setting up your Super 17 play is just very powerful. And once the card is on board, if your opponent can't deal with it, your opponent doesn't have the ability to KO it immediately, they don't have the ability to combo to kill it without taking a huge neg, you're just getting such a powerful threat on the board, and just putting your opponent down to 4 life, just critting them is just such a ridiculous effect. Even if you're playing against something like Surge Goku, being able to take him from 8 to 4 without attacking and it's all crit, that's just a huge punish on their part. Like, yeah, they can awaken Surge, but they're not going to get that life, and then you just get to terrorize them with a 30k beater and then just continue doing that chain throughout the course of the game. You're going to be able to abuse the 9-drop throughout the course of the game easily. You're going to be able to play Devour the Masses to be able to kill their threats. You're going to have Cell Zeno to be able to go over the top and just kill them with the the dual attack, quadruple strike, and rip 3 cards. You have SS Broly All Out Assault to punish them. Overall, I just think that Successor just got so much better and so much beefed up with this interaction that was, talked about between me and the 3xG boys, especially Frisco last night, who was playing it with Surge Cell. So I just want to go ahead and get this out there, share it with you guys so you can enjoy it. Hopefully you play the Piccolo Jr. version. I'll make sure I put both lists down below so you can download Noctagon. But anyways, thank you guys so much. If you're looking for more content like this, or if you just in general, if you feel like helping support us during this time, make sure you just go through the Patreon. We have plenty of benefits that are available to you if you're ever looking just to get better at the game, or if you're just trying to read something on a daily basis, or if you just want to help support us. Also, be sure to check us out on Twitch. Twitch subs right now, we do have a special emote. It is my face with a blank stare, wearing a hat, of course, that says tilt. that is available, as well as an emote. So anyways, thank you guys so much for everything. Thanks for watching the video, and thanks in general for just putting up with us and, you know, looking at our content, taking it in, and, you know, trying it out. Again, thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Okay, thanks. Bye!